Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Lion's Den. With the release of Umbra tomorrow, it is time to do some training and first looks of him. So if you've watched a video before of me with new Titans, what we're going to do is we're going to start from scratch. And luckily this time, we can actually go all the way to max. The people at Nexter have been very generous and included up to 6 stars for everything. So we're going to go all the way. And for an added bonus, we have the new Bruce Star skin. So we're going to max that out as well and see what difference that makes. Hopefully by the end we can see if there's a massive difference in the meta, or even if he's even worth building. Everyone, I think, has been waiting for the Titans to finally, I guess, finish. This is now all the sets complete, all the elements done, and now we can kind of have a clearer picture on what is to come. So let's go and have a look at him and see his skills first. And here he is. I can see I haven't leveled anything. The only thing that I've done is brought him up to 3-star. That's because I was testing something out for the guild versus that's going on yesterday. And, well, yeah, no comment on that situation at the moment. That's a whole new video. So as we can see, we've got his skin, which is going to be physical attack. His artifacts are all related to the original Titans. So the weapon is defense from earth, water, and fire. The crown is defense from earth, water, and fire. And obviously we have the physical attack and health seal. So I think, as usual, we'll start off with the seal. It's probably the easiest thing to start off with. I am 99% sure he will not work at 1-star with no artifacts, but we can try that in a second. But let's have a look at his skills. So here is his 2 here. So this is the one that he gets from having a whole dark Titan with him. Gonna get extra damage to light Titans, extra defense against light Titans, gains 400 energy when using abilities. I think that's basically like all the other summoners. The main difference is the 5th one. Enemies lose 100 energy each time they take damage from Darkness Titans. So this is the main thing for him. Obviously we have Mort and Tenebris. They steal other things. I think Mort steals like physical attack, and we know Tenebris takes away energy from the tank. So Umbra is kind of keeping that alive with this one. So whenever you have 4 Titans, and one of them being Umbra, because of the summon unit counts as 5, every time they attack, they're going to take away energy from the Titan. So that's going to be interesting. And obviously the 6th one, when you have a full Dark team, reduces damage taken by 50%. Just a flat straight. So I mean, let's start and just have a look to see if just having the skills will be enough. We've seen Tidus and Verdok make a massive difference just with the skills, but I'm not sure this is going to be the same case. Let's have a look. So I've set 3 teams up. We have the fire, we have the earth, and we have the light. Probably the only ones that people really use at the moment. I rarely use fire, but sometimes, and obviously earth is still ridiculous. So let's see if we can kill any of these just with a full dark team. Let's have a look. Yeah, not going to happen. I am not surprised against the earth. Let's try against the fire. Could win. No. So I don't think we're going to be... And I mean, it's going to lose to light. I don't think we even need to look at that. That would be ridiculous. I guess we do need to throw this on defense as well. But I mean, if it doesn't win on attack, you can definitely be sure that it's not going to win on defense. I mean, we'll do the fire because earth will run over it and light will smash it. Yeah. So, not a dirty hero. We're Titan, sorry. Not a dirty Titan. You're going to have to build him. Just realised I didn't even tell you the second skill. I mean, you can read it yourself. So the child for Umbra is summons a child of darkness behind the enemy team. It does not move or attack, but drains 50% energy from nearby enemies. After 4 seconds, it disappears and all the energy is transferred to an allied Titan with the highest current energy. So again, it's all about energy manipulation, the Dark Titans. So it's going to be interesting to see what we can come up with. So, doesn't work without anything. So we're going to have to change and build some stuff. I mean, let's go to 5, maybe 4-star, 5-star. We'll go 4-star and let's do the seal. So we have the seal to 70. Let's just do it on attack. We know it's going to lose on defense. So when it changes on attack, we'll have a look at the defense. Let's have a look. Well, there you go. Instant difference. Just with a 3-star and a 70 seal. I mean, it does only just about win, but it's something. I mean, it will still lose to Earth because Earth has way too much damage. Yeah, not even close. Will be interesting if we do 4 darks. Maybe if we take out Kiros and put in a Raji for the damage, just to see if a Raji can do enough damage with the lifesteal. Ah, that is interesting. So this was kind of the thought process that 4 darks with a Raji would be able to kill Earth. So that isn't too surprising. I wonder if you swap out... I presume we do need to have Mort or Tenebris, because I presume the Kiros isn't going to make enough difference. Okay, yeah, 7 and 3. So you do need to keep that. But we are making progress. What about on defense with the 4 dark team and a Raji? Take out Kiros, put a Raji, and put in Umbra. And then we go for the full Earth team. Let's have a look. So yeah, still too strong. We've taken down Angus. That's about as good as it gets. I mean... but that's interesting. Angus doesn't do as much damage. Let's have a look at the replay here. Let's see if Angus's energy is being stolen so much that he doesn't ult. God, Brew is still getting annihilated. But you can see Angus is not ulting. And he dies nearly from the Araji. So that is interesting. The energy taken from the Dark Titans is actually making a difference here. So what should we bump up next? I mean, I guess we keep going Seal. I think the crown isn't going to be very effective. I think the weapon will probably be more effective. But let's bump this up to 100. I can do this off. So we've gone up to 100 and with a 3-star. Let's see if that makes any big difference. Let's just go against the Earth team again. I just don't think there's going to be enough in it. I think, unfortunately, like the fires, I think this is going to require a lot of investment to really get going. So if we go Brew, let's do the Dark team again without Kiros. Ooh, 9-1. We've got a little bit worse. Let's just run that again just to see. Take Kiros out for Umbra. Yeah, so it's down to Eden grab whether you win that. So not great. Let's see how quickly this actually happens. Like when they die, what the pool is. I presume it's going to be Tenebris. Tenebris is normally the pool that makes the difference. But I mean, Araji here, not Araji, sorry. Brew, okay, Brew just about gets an ult off. Angus does not ult again. There's the Umbra ult. So it looks like Umbra ults quite late, if I'm not wrong. Let's have a quick look at that again. I didn't actually check. Let's see how quickly he ults. So not yet. Okay, so that... Because he ults before Brew dies, with the weapon, that could make a big difference. I do have a feeling this could be a weapon that actually makes a difference against Earth. Right, so next set of upgrades. So we've gone 3-star and the 120 seal, and we've added a 3-star weapon with a 50 leveled weapon. So let's see if that makes any difference. Obviously, we'll do some testing at the end just to see, but I mean, I don't think this is going to make... It might, but I don't think it is. Yeah, no. It's just still not making a difference. Earth is just so ridiculous, honestly. Let's go for the Araji version. There you go, we got a 10-0. Oh, that is some sketchy results, though, unfortunately. Let's have a look what the pool was again. Let's see what happens. So yeah, Brew is still taking a ridiculous amount of damage. So Brew does ult, which is going to keep him alive. Then Araji does his burn. Unfortunately, he did get grabbed. That's going to be the difference maker there. Araji getting grabbed is killer. You don't need that. Let me just tech my Brew. I think I've got everything on Brew. Yep, so as you can see, the only thing we haven't got is the physical attack, and I have the new skin, but it's not upgraded yet. We'll get to that at the end. I mean, I guess we could unlock that skin as well, just because, I mean, why not? I really don't like that skin. It looks horrible. Wow, what do we go for next? I mean, for the light team, the first and second isn't going to make a difference. I mean, do we go to 5-star Sil? Let's go to a 5-star Sil and see if that helps us against the light titans. Let's have a look. I really should level him to 120. Aha, there we go. So we are seeing a difference there. I mean, that's a 70,000 hit up, and I should level him quickly. There we go, he's maxed. There you go. So let's have a quick look and see if Earth is still going to be a problem. So it looks like, again, this is on the attack side. So no, Earth is still a problem. Let's put it on defense and see if it makes any difference. I mean, obviously it's going to get beaten by Earth, but let's try the full light team. I presume not. Yeah, no, so light is still too strong for it. What about even a traditional, like, Brew Mist team? Something like that. And there's Iari up there. Okay, so, I mean, that's decent. That's 100k difference, but, I mean, we are talking defense here. What about the Regal Mist version? Let's have a look. Okay, so it is holding against other variations, but unfortunately it's just not holding up against full light and full earth, so that is an issue. At the moment, it doesn't really seem to change much because earth is going to be cheaper to build, but we'll carry on. I think the case is going to be how much do you need to invest before you can take down the Earth Titans on defense. So let's throw that up. So we've got Brew, Araji. Yeah, 4 lights, 4 darks, and Araji. And then let's fully Earth this up. Okay, that's still not enough. Earth really did break the meta, and it hasn't recovered. To be honest, it's ridiculous. So let's keep going on. I am actually tempted to do the bio skin for Brew next over Umbra, because, I mean, the weapon is going to be hard to get for people. That's going to be expensive, so possibly the skin for Brew might be easier for people. I know you have to pay for it, obviously, but it's going to be quicker, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Just an FYI on my light Titan, I mean on my Earth Titans even. My Angus is fully max. Also my Avalon. I don't think my silver is, but I may have done it the other day. Let's have a look. My Solaris is also missing a weapon. Also my Tenebris is. Because weapon fragments are just so ridiculous. My Regal, I haven't done the crown or the weapon because it was a defense against fire and earth and I didn't really see the point. There you go. So, I mean, my silver is still lacking the weapon and the crown because you don't need it. And my Verdoc is incredibly low. So, yeah, overall, yeah, that's where we're sitting at the moment. I've got everything leveled that I need. I don't really need extra damage to water titans and defense. It's earth, it does the job. So let's try Brew Skin. Let's try the extra defense and see if that makes a massive difference against the earth. Also would like to point out that I'm doing this on a day where I could be getting a lot of guild versus points, but just for you, I'm spending it outside of it. So, I mean, just saying. Like and subscribe. So, we've maxed the new skin. Let's see if that makes any difference on defense against the earth. So, oh wow, Brew is now my highest tank. Well, altogether. So here we go. We will throw Keros in as well. I don't think my Keros is max. I think, again, I'm missing a weapon. But let's try Earth. There's my Verdoc. Will that make any difference? No. The skin hasn't made a 0 bit of difference. What a waste. But does the Araji team make a difference? I would possibly expect it to. But the problem is it's still going to get ran over by the 5 light team. So this is the problem they have at the moment. Okay, we got a 4-6. We got a 4-6. So, I mean, that is a bonus compared to the absolute obliteration of 10-0 earlier. So the skin has made a bit of difference, which is quite nice to see. I presume that is literally basically going to be all Araji damage. Oh, it's Tenebris damage. Interesting. Let's have a look how this battle goes. I didn't expect Tenebris to be a... Okay, I mean, you can see the difference of Brood not taking damage. Ah, that's unfortunate. Brood got grabbed. But, I mean, we still won. I mean, Brood does stay alive now. We can run through this. If you have a look at the replay again and just see how much damage Brew is taking by the time Verdoc ults. So he's taken 1 hit, 2 hits. So let's say around 50% life before Verdoc ults. In the earlier one here, where we were getting destroyed, let's have a look at Brew's life. Yeah. Okay, so that skin does make a massive amount of difference. I'm not too surprised because, I mean, it changes it from 501 to, what was it, like 400,000 extra protection, I think it was? Let's have a quick double check on that. Yeah, 401,000 extra defense from the plane elements, which is crazy. But considering the fact that it's still going to get beat by 5 lights, is it worth it? That is the big problem that we got here. I mean, let's double check this anyway. Yeah, so it's still going to get smashed by 5 lights. And I would definitely presume the Araji version for the Earth team was going to get beaten. Yeah, so there's the issue. The problem is, it's very easy to just find another counter. Yeah. Another team people wanted to try was the 4 Darks with Solaris. Again, it's going to be without Kyros because Solaris will be our main damage dealer. Let's have a look. I don't know if this is going to hold against Earth. I mean, it might, because we saw in the other one that Araji didn't actually do much of the damage. Okay, 8-2, so not great. But you can see Solaris, all the damage there, so that's interesting. What about the 5 lights? Again, 5 lights seem to be very strong, but I think, again, it takes a little bit of an investment. Yeah, so that is not working for anything really but the Earths. Well, really, the only other thing we can do now is beef up Umbra a bit more, really. We can take her to 6-star. I mean, 6-star isn't too bad in these events normally, so yeah. The only other thing was maybe the skin. That will help the extra damage and defense. So we could try leveling the physical attack skin. There we have it, an extra nearly 200,000 physical attack. Not sure if it's going to make too much difference. Let's throw it on in the full dark team. Let's hit it again with the full earth team. See if it makes any difference. No. Ay, ay, ay. So looks like the Araji team is going to work, but it's never going to hold against light. I mean, even if, let's double check my Kyros. Let's have a look. Yeah, so like everyone else, my Kyros is missing the 6th star. So is my Solaris, my Tenebris. I mean, we could try the Bruce star other skin, I guess. Because it is physical attack, it will help with the counter damage. I mean, we're clutching at straws here, so let's go for that. There we have it, another 200,000 on the attack there. So, I mean, that might make a little bit of difference. Let's throw it up in training again, just with the extra. Let's hit it with the earths. No, still doesn't make a difference. Ah, oh, Jesus. Ay, ay, ay. Let's try the lights. No, so it's just not making a difference for defense. I mean, that is better. That is definitely better from before. There were 4 Titans alive. There is now 3. So, I mean, that is a... It's getting there. The only other thing we have left is to max Umbra out and just see if anything makes some difference. Haven't done my Lumira yet either, but I guess let's level the weapon just for a bit and see. So we're going to go 4-star with the 120 max level. Let's see if that makes any difference there. Basically, we are just testing for the Earth team now to see if there is a spot where it will defend. Because we said, my Angus, my 5 Earth team is basically as max as it needs to be. So, yeah, nope, still isn't happening. I would imagine the 4 Dark team does hold very well now against it. Let's have a look. Where is my Umbra? And the 5 Earth, I would expect to lose quite heavily. Let's have a look. Yeah, so there we go. But I mean, we were getting these kind of results earlier when we were testing it. And that was at what, 600k? So we were getting 4.6 at 600k. We're now up to 650k, and it still isn't even a 0.10. So that's pretty wild. Let's see if at least, I mean, we should be able to take out the 5 with the, not the light team, the dark team. The whole dark team should be able to take that out now. If I can find my last dark titan, there you go. So that should be a win. Yeah, that's a comprehensive win with everything done up. What about the Solaris version without Kyros? I don't know how many people have leveled Kyros, but he's definitely one of the weakest Titans because of the element. That is nice. Oh, I mean, it's dodgy, but it is still a 10-0 win. What about with Araji? I think with Kyros, it's a lot worse. So, okay, it works much better with Araji than Solaris. That damage must be way different. Look at that, 16 mil each. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I mean, I'm still only on 13 million health with Bruce, so it's a bit lower. So there's the Umbra. Oh, 10 ults. There's a Raji. So that, I mean, that's a lot of ults that have gone off in 14 seconds from the Dark Team. This is where the stealing of energy is really starting to come into play. Yeah, so it's a very clean win, very nice, but kind of expected, I guess. I mean, I don't even need to max him out, sorry. I could just to get some extra points as well. Yeah, I mean, let's go to 3-star and we'll go 120. It gets me some points for the GVG as well, so. And there we have it, 120. So this is what we're going to finish on. I mean, I don't think I really need to do the crowns on Umbra. We could go max on the seal. Let's go max on the seal. But honestly, I think you've kind of seen everything you can from him. It looks like the 4 dark team with Araji is going to be the way forward. I mean, let's have a look at the 5 dark team now. I can't see the health being any difference to this. Ah, there you go. There you go. So, I mean, it was a 10-0 earlier, and that was at 641. So we've got 20k extra. That is maxing the weapon, though. So, I mean, it is expensive, and we're still only getting a 5-5. So we're not even solid yet. Let's have a look. I mean, because the difference is now that, yeah, the Umbra ult comes up, so Bruce taking less damage. Bruce taking less damage because he now has the skin. Is he going to ult? He still doesn't ult, which sucks. Angus doesn't ult. I just realised. Yeah. So it is still close, but I mean, we're up to 640k now and a max weapon. Max weapon is costly. So that isn't great, to be honest. It's good that it does, but yeah. And just for the last thing, let's try it with light. I don't think it's going to make a difference because, let's have a look. No, 10-0. So light is still going to smash it. Earth still gets through it a bit, even at 660k. I think that's my highest team. I think Dark is now my strongest element. It is by an absolute mile. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to show. I mean, the only thing we can try is a couple of different 4 light setups. We can try it without Tenebris or maybe more if we keep in and put in Kyros, but I don't think that's going to help. So let's try with Araji. We've seen earlier that it worked. but I think the more physical attack still is not going to help as much. Yeah, so it's only a 3/7. It's not great. So yeah, Umbra is done. Definitely interesting. I was expecting more. I think the 5 Earth change has completely ruined Titans, and it still has. But yeah, that was fun. That was good to see. It's good to actually play from 0 to max as well. So, overall impressions and last thoughts, not bad, but not meta changing. I mean, the brew skin seemed to have more of an impact than the whole of maxing Umbra. So that's a disappointment. The bio skin for Brew, you could see the difference. He was taking so much less damage from Earth. So at a lower power, as we saw, the 4 Dark team with Araji made a much bigger impact against the Earth teams than having 5 Dark. So it looks like, unfortunately, Kiros is still nearly bottom of the pile for DPS. Just doesn't do it. Even against the light team, 5 Dark didn't do as well as 4 Dark and Araji. So it's not a good look for him, unfortunately. Maybe he needs a rework. He could be the first Titan to get a rework. Who knows? So the question was, is it going to help with the Earth situation? No. It's still going to be quite a bit of investment to get Dark to a point where it takes out the Earth team, and then the light team takes out Dark anyway. So we're kind of still in the circle of this takes this, and then this gets taken by this, and it's a full circle. Which isn't bad, but at the moment, the Titans are just too easy. There's too many elements, there's too many teams. You just don't lose. So it looks like my advice to beginners is still to build 5 Earth. It is still easily the most powerful, and I think it's the lowest cost. Because if you think about here, you needed Brew at max with his weapon, his skins, his crowns, all to just make sure he doesn't get killed in 3 seconds by Angus. Whereas in the Earth team, all you need is a big Angus and the other guys are low. Angus just ruins teams in like 15 seconds. It's ridiculous. So for overall, it looks like 5 Earth for most is still going to be the best way. It's not what I was expecting. I thought Dark might bring something different, especially with the energy still. It does work against Araji, because Angus. Angus doesn't ult, as you can see in the replays, but the rest of the team still kills. So it doesn't help. Silver still does a lot of damage, and Eden's Rock is still very strong. Even though it's old school, still does the job. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know. Are you going to build Umbra? Is it a pass for you? Are you just going to stay with Earth and Light? Because, I mean, it looks like you just need a Raji, basically. And the problem is, a light team with a Raji kills Earth. So, not sure where Dark really comes into it. It hasn't really changed the meta at all, in my opinion. But let me know what you think. Anything you want tested out? Let me know what teams you're thinking might make a difference. Because at the moment, I can't see it. I have to admit, unfortunately. And this is as a Titan hitter for all my years. It's great. But unfortunately, this just hasn't hit the spot for me. It's made a little bit of difference, but nothing major. But yeah, let me know what you think. And until next time, guys, I will see you then. Do not forget that I'm giving away a 6-star Umbra tomorrow. So last time to check that out, it's the last video that I posted. So make sure to get your comment and your ID in and be ready for that. I'll be drawing that tomorrow. So until next time, I'll see you then, guys. Bye.